Oh, hi, didn't see you there. Enjoying this wonderful pizza from Slice on Broadway, the people in Pittsburgh that provide good pizza to podcasters.
Who's that yokai? This week on Boss Battle. Welcome everybody to Boss Battle number 137, the show in which the writers of InsertCoinToBegin.com get together and talk about video games. I'm your host, Bobby F. J. Town, but before we get to the general frivolity and infotainment of this podcast, let's see what everybody achieved this week. Chachi, how about you? What did you achieve this week?
I hit the first prestige level in Call of Duty.
Nice.
That's it. That's all I did this week.
He's back.
The addiction has taken hold.
I can tell by the texts and the tweets that I've been seeing and receiving. Yeah, he's back, guys. He's back. Mm-hmm. The Chachi is back in the house. Hide your wives. Hide your experience points. Hide your med packs. Look out.
We actually have a story that Chachi would be interested in later in the podcast.
Bobby, I'm interested in every story we talk about.
I know, that's true. And it doesn't have to do with Assassin's Creed.
But, I don't know. I can't get this one down. Mm-hmm. I'm having problems. Like,
it's too century.
In Ghost, no, not Ghost. That's a horrible example because I didn't play multiplayer in Ghost. In Black Ops 2, once I got good at the game, that was it. But in this one, I can't seem to have... There's no such thing as average day while playing this game. It's either I do good that day or I do bad that day.
Is it like a balance thing? Like, did they do something to it, or is it just like the other people?
I honestly, I have no idea. It's frustrating the hell out of me. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, with the amount of time in the past week that I put in playing the game, then I should be in the middle ground, where I'm not doing bad, but I'm not doing great. And I can't even find that. Some days I log in and I get absolutely crushed. Other days I log in and I ultimately destroy everyone. Like, there's no sense to it. I don't know. So I at this point I just need a new Call of Duty to come out without the exosuits in it. That's the only thing I can think that's causing this.
We have to call attention to, if you guys are on video, Chewie is there in the background for Chachi there. He's just kind of roaming around.
I know he moved.
He's gone.
Well, you saw him moving.
He's directly behind me now.
All right, Sorg, I know you were excited to talk about video games.
I want to point out, I only have dead animals behind me. So.
Oh my God! What? Why would you say that?
It's all Ultimate X, yeah. Still vicious. That beak's still sharp.
There he is.
He's alive within us all. He's alive within us all.
Yes, inner
all right, now Sorg. I know you were excited to talk about video games this weekend. Let us have it.
I did a lot of stuff, Bobby. I'm so excited. I had a good Friday night. I beat Wolverine Origins. Hope LB's still on the feed to hear that. It was really fun. A lot more fun than the movie, but it got to the end and I kind of knew what was going to happen. You're fighting that weird Deadpool. You kind of sort of fight Sabretooth for a minute, but everything paled in comparison to the giant OMG Sentinel battle you had, like 2 giant levels before that. But still, there's a really cool twist at the end too. It just has nothing to do with any of the movies. So it was kind of fun there. Worth it. I paid $10 for the thing. If you can find it for cheap, it's not on NaDeShot because one of those Activision things that they took everything down when everything reverted back to Disney for the Marvel franchises. So if you can get your hands on it, please do. I'm currently looking at it. Somebody said they might hook me up with a Deadpool copy. But no, it was a lot of fun. A great beat 'em up. Good stuff. So with that, my brother actually got me for my birthday a couple weeks ago the Walking Dead games.
Cool.
All of the Walking Dead games.
All of the Walking Dead.
I have season 1 and 2, as well
as the Telltale ones, though, not the
Telltale ones, as well as the 400 Days. I got through chapter 1, and I'm really enjoying it. I like how they worked in, and I'm remembering, okay, like Walking Dead started, it started with that guy, and already weeks had passed, or whatever the case may be. So this is a lot of what happens in there. So the way that they kind of interspersed people in it, it makes sense, and we'll see how that goes from here on. Now, I've had trouble in the past getting into like the Back to the Future Telltale game. Like I would start it and then it stop, and then my save game doesn't save to the cloud, and I'd lose it. So it's really kind of killed my momentum on that game. And there's always like find the item stupid stuff going on too. And this isn't the kind of game I'm usually into. But Walking Dead, it kind of works for me for the most part.
I have Game of Thrones I have to get into too.
I hear the good thing. Well, Telltale is just amazing all around. Anywho, and then from there, I feel bad because he gets me such great games, and I don't have time to get to them, or I forget they're in the collection. But I did. I think he got me this for Christmas. Saturday Morning RPG. A lot of fun. And like half the soundtrack sounds like The Touch and Transformers and stuff like that. And it's very 8-bit. And everything's pretty much. Side note, I played the beginning of the Shadow Warrior because it's newly available on the Mac. And I had a copy, but it's the new Shadow Warrior. And he starts by driving along the road to The Touch. So
nice.
There you go. But I wanted to hold that up. I just kind of wanted to see how it ran on my computer, so I was just playing a little bit of that. But the biggest thing, Bobby,
which I've been telling you all along.
Oh man, I played BioShock Infinite, and I can't get enough of it. And I wish I had more time to play this thing. I always look at the walkthroughs to see how many levels there are to kind of gauge where I'm at in the game, and I try not to read any of the titles to spoil anything, and I'm already through like 5 chapters of the 40 in the game.
It's not that long of a game.
No, and it doesn't
once
seem
you
like
get going in it goes quick.
It doesn't feel like something I'm going to get hung up in like I did the original BioShock, and I love that there's a button, and Wolverine was good about this too. You could pull up Fero senses, and it's like, oh, you're supposed to go this way. It's like, oh, cool, because that's where I get messed up, because bad game design loses hours for me. Right? Like especially some of those games that everything looks the same, and the same thing with BioShock. Like you bring up a button and there's an arrow that says, "Oh, you're supposed to go this way." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I go that way." That's the kind of thing that got me lost and stopped playing and came back to how many times on the original BioShock and games like that. You just need that kind of thing because they can't expect everybody to be playing the thing entirely the way through. Some people, like me, I probably won't come back to the game for another 2 weeks because of my schedule, to be quite honest. Like there is zero time, plus Daredevil's coming out this week on Netflix, plus Game of Thrones, plus Silicon Valley. There's no time for BioShock Infinite. And by the time I get to it, I'll have no idea where I was. So, but no, completely into it. Love it. I can't believe they give this game away for free. But yeah, that's me.
Yep. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Elizabeth's one of my all-time favorite characters, hands down.
I haven't got to her yet.
I have a picture of her over there on the wall.
Off camera. But...
yeah, it's off camera. But I played this weekend. I got my tax refund, and I got Borderlands, the Handsome Collection for Xbox One.
Okay.
I didn't get into the pre-sequel on Xbox 360. I'm playing as Claptrap, and it's the best experience of any Borderlands game I've ever played. I love it. You're playing as Claptrap on the moon. It's so awesome. Claptrap's like another one of my favorite characters of any series. But yeah, I'm really digging it so far. I got up to the city, like right after you leave the city, so I'm pretty far for like the first couple days of it. I haven't another day, so that's what I did.
Awesome.
All right, Chachi, you want to take us around the net?
Nope.
Oh,
aww,
swerve!
I was denied.
Kidding. It is time for video game deep things from around the internet. First up, some Asian kid made the start menu for Super Mario Brothers out of toothpicks.
What?
14,000 toothpicks.
Wow. Did he use the hot toothpicks that you could buy when you were a kid?
No, I think they're just normal toothpicks.
Okay.
But yeah, 14,000 toothpicks, and showed you the process. However, it is in an Asian language, so good luck understanding.
Google Translate.
It's cool to see though, because I mean he mapped it out in Excel with the color codes and everything using the correct.
It looks like it's 8-bit. It looks like it's like 8-bit. It's awesome.
Yeah. So each toothpick represents a square in Excel. So, yeah, go over and check that out. It's kind of cool. Next up, I've never played DayZ. And from all of the stuff that I see, I'll probably never play DayZ. Just because of how messed up the game is.
Yeah. Remember that other video we had a couple months ago?
Yeah, this one is just as messed up. A character gets captured by this group, led to a barn, and is put in execution position. After they rob him, they demand that he sings for his life. And so, in real life, he grabs his guitar and starts singing. It's at about 4 minutes in, so you can skip the first.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, they're I don't even know how to describe it. It's just weird.
You're like dancing around him.
Yeah, they start dancing because he's singing the song, and I honestly don't even know if he lives. Like, I don't know if they.
Yeah, I think they let him go. I think they let him go.
I just I stopped watching because it's a weird ass video.
At the end, I watched to the end, and they said we'll let him go, and then they just cut off video.
They probably killed him.
I assume right after they shut it off, they killed him. But
so yeah, it's just that game seems messed up, and I don't even want to play it.
Isn't it like one kill, you're dead, your character's gone forever?
Probably.
I think so.
And last but not least, indie front films on YouTube. YouTube liked Crossy Roads so much they decided to do a first-person movie view of it. It's a minute and 41 seconds long. It is sickening and amazing at the same time.
Yeah, motion sickness.
If you had to play this game, you would get sick. But watch a little bit of it. If you're prone to motion sickness, don't watch too much. But it is incredible, and I'm not an expert, but actually I am an expert. It is exactly what Crossy Road would look like in a first-person view.
I have one more character to go, Chachi.
Bobby, I have 7,700 coins.
I have Unlucky Cat. That's the only one I have to get.
The only characters that I don't have are the
buy ones.
What's that?
Purchasable ones.
No, I bought the purchasable ones.
Oh, okay.
The piggy bank one, I bought.
Did you?
Yeah.
You might as well.
Right. I with it. And it wasn't until I had played the game for like a month. I'm like, you know what? I put my time in. I'm still playing this game. They kind of deserve my money.
Yeah.
And so I gave it to them. I wasn't. No, they earned it. They definitely earned the money. So I gave it to them. The only characters I have left to unlock are the hidden characters for the 3 creators of the game. And they are hard as hell to get this late in the game. Because you have to get through and earn a great game mention, which is anywhere from 5 to 10, a 5 to 10 range of your high score. So if you've been playing it for a while and your high score is high, it's going to take you forever to get them. So yeah, I'm stuck on those 3. But I have 7,700 coins ready to go for the next update.
Cool.
But that's all I have for you this week. And I want you guys to thank me.
Okay.
I used better judgment while putting this together this week, because I came across something like that DayZ video. That DayZ is really, really messed up. Alright? But I came across this game that is so ultimately messed up that I couldn't even bring myself to put it in this post. And the description of it was, a sex with your car simulator.
What?
Yeah. It was classified as a gay car sex video game.
Wow.
And that's all I'm gonna say. So
okay.
You're welcome.
Well, you could have went with the giant Pac-Man machine in Minecraft.
No, I try to stay away from that because, I mean, everyone's building really tall stuff in Minecraft.
Well, it's playable, though.
Yeah, but someone made the iPhone that was
that's
workable in Minecraft and other things that are just... Anyhow, that's all I have for you this week in video game themed things from around the internet. Back to you, Bobby.
All right. For the first story that you would be interested in, Chachi, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is updated recently, and strange ad glyphs began appearing in the game. They were actually a Snapchat code that led to a Call of Duty Snapchat account. There's not much on this account, but there is a video on it with a voiceover that says, "Listen only to the sound of my voice." Could this be a teaser for Black Ops 3? That's what everybody's wondering. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a teaser for Black Ops 3? Would you welcome Black Ops 3? I know, Chachi, you're a big fan of Black Ops. I think it'll be great if it is.
It was the last one I enjoyed. So, because I was really looking forward to and let down with Ghosts. Although I had been watching, I think they were expansion packs for Ghosts. Because one day I let Hulu go, and it started going into these game trailers randomly, and it was all like the expansion pack videos. Like, well, in this you can go snipe these persons from here and everything. Trying to put those over for you to buy. So I think we just got a bad map pack maybe for that one. I love the story for Ghosts though. No, I'd love it. I'd be into that. It'd catch my attention more than Advanced Warfare did. Josh?
I honestly don't know. As much and at face, yes, I would be okay with a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 because I put 400 hours into Black Ops 2. But I don't. It depends on if they can do it as well as Black Ops 2.
Same studio, right?
If everything but like the stuff that they have to update, like the maps and the weapons and the story and everything, if they updated all of that and left the general gameplay of multiplayer alone, I would be happy as hell with that.
They really improved from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
Black Ops 1 was it was okay. It was kind of like, it felt like after Modern Warfare 2, it felt like a toy version of you know what I mean? It kind of felt like a plastic version of it.
Right.
But yeah, they really improved with Black Ops 2. I'll give Treyarch credit.
Most likely it'll be great, and I'll be okay with it, and I'll put another 400 hours into it. But in the off chance that it's horrible, then they should have just went with something new. It's just one of those things that it could be really cool, it could be really bad. However, before we move on the expansion pack tip, Sorg.
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare has released 2 expansion packs so far. And one of the things in it is a zombies story mode. And the cool thing about the story mode for that, and I haven't bought it to play it yet because I'm not exactly happy with the gameplay, with the multiplayer. So I could care less about the extra maps right now. But the cool thing about it is they took the celebrity thing to a whole new level. Like, Kevin Spacey was in the game, and that's awesome. However, in the Exo Zombie story mode, you have John Malkovich, Bill Paxton, Rose McGowan, and John Bernthal.
Is Rose McGowan Cherry?
I think so.
Oh my god.
But it is amazing. And it's not... They're not just the voices. That's the thing.
It looks like them.
The thing with Advanced Warfare is it's not the voices. It's like you're watching an animated movie with these people in it. Like John Malkovich looks like John Malkovich. And
would you say he's being John Malkovich?
He is. So, I mean, while I like what they're trying to do with the expansion packs, maybe you should have perfected the multiplayer first.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right. Guys, remember that thing I said at the beginning? Who's that yokai?
Yes, but it didn't make any sense.
Well, it's about to make sense. Nintendo is bringing the popular anime and video game Yokai Watch to America. Yokai Watch centers around a young boy who lives in a world populated by yokai, mysterious beings that can't be seen by the human eye. The main character has a special watch that allows him to befriend the yokai and summon them to fight other yokai. So, basically Pokemon. The show started in 2013 and has made over $1 billion in Japan. The game will be released in the United States, Europe, Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. However, release dates for each specific territory haven't been announced. Are you guys excited to watch them all?
That's a loaded question. That's a loaded question. I don't think we're the audience here.
I couldn't say like catch them all because Pokemon has catch, but this kid has
good
a watch
for Nintendo for like expanding some IP, you know. And
or do you think it's another Pokemon clone?
Well, it's. I mean, I think anything is in a Pokemon clone, and it's got cute little cutesy anime something or others that I'm sure will want to catch or hug them all or something, and they'll make great amiibos later. I mean, I think they're maybe buying up properties to be like, can we amiibo this? You know, and if it's already popular in Japan, sure. You know, this isn't going to make sense to us in America unless we're one of those anime kids that I went to school with.
I want to watch them all.
You want to watch them all?
They look weird, though.
They do. It's interesting. I kind of like the style, but, you know, I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Isn't one like a corn cob? Like a living corn cob?
This one's being followed by a ghost in this video over here. I'm trying to figure this out. But
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have absolutely no interest in this.
No.
I'm sorry.
We're not the audience.
No, we're not.
I love watching these guys on IGN trying to care about this.
Yeah.
It's a cat!
I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait, this is exactly Pokemon. I'm like, I'm okay with Pokemon. I'm not okay with something trying to be Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, no.
But Chachi, it's different. He has a watch.
Yeah, that's like saying Power Rangers are different because the Morphers changed.
Yeah.
No, it's still Power Rangers.
Right.
It's just a sad attempt at keeping something going or trying to restart something.
No,
that
I
doesn't
think it's not Pokemon though. It's something different. It is a different property though, and unfortunately, I think a lot of stuff is going to resemble Pokemon that we look at. You know, the influence is going to be there in anything since, especially with Japanese anime. So
no, this isn't. I would agree with you normally. But this isn't an influence.
What? Since when? Since when would you agree with me?
I agree with you all the time. Don't start this shit.
I can't wait to fight the fitness center leaders.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Done.
Moving on, Bobby.
All right, let's move on to a little bit more mature of a game here. The Witcher 3 has announced they're going to have some new DLC, even though the game hasn't even been released yet. CD Projekt Red will release 2 paid downloadable add-ons for The Witcher 3 starting later this year. A pair of expansions that promise more than 30 hours of new gameplay. The first expansion, Hearts of Stone, is out in October, while the second expansion, Blood and Wine, is scheduled for the first part of 2016. Now, The Witcher 3's paid DLC expansions will be available as part of the game's expansion pass, which will retail for $24.99. If players want to purchase the add-on separately, though, the Hearts of Stone will cost $9.99 and Blood and Wine will cost $19.99. On PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, the game and its expansion packs will be bundled together for $84.99.
Oh, jeez.
And on PC, they will be bundled together for $79.99. My question is, do you think 30 hours of gameplay is worth an extra $25?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for that much? Yeah, completely.
That's a huge expansion pack.
It is.
If you gave me an extra 30 hours of the Modern Warfare story mode for $30 or $25?
25, yeah.
Yeah, for $25, hell yeah.
Separately, they're 30. If you buy them separately, but if you buy the season pass,
Bobby,
24.
Bobby.
What?
If someone said, "Hey, for $20, we'll give you an extra 30 hours of Portal 2,"
yeah,
are you telling me you wouldn't take it?
Yeah, I'd take it.
Exactly.
Well, it's a good thing that they're doing. I mean,
yeah,
and it's an expansive world in this new Witcher game.
You know,
I played a little bit of the first Witcher, and it was kind of cool. I played a little bit of the second one. I couldn't get into it as much, but I got it for like $5, so I can't really complain. But I heard this one's supposed to be really expansive.
I can get behind this because I mean, typically I feel bad every time I drop into like Mortal Kombat or something. Like, oh, make sure you get this expansion pack, and it's like costume skins for my guys I already have. Yeah. I'm like, are you serious? Crap like that. I don't like to see.
Don't tell me about costume packs.
This and expansion packs and everything like that has actually given me some value to it. You know, I'm already, I got BioShock Infinite for free, but I'm already wondering, like, I wonder about that DLC. You know, I want to finish Assassin's Creed 3, so I'm going to go see the Tyranny of King George expansion packs to see what those are all about. You know what I mean? Like that, it's interesting, you know, especially like the Infinite one that apparently is the Barrel of Sea where they go back. Is that right? So... I have so many BioShock questions for you. We need to talk after this, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Well, speaking of costume packs, I just want to say I willingly bought the Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter 4
Bobby, no!
costume packs, and then Capcom broke my heart. Still mad at Capcom.
Not as mad as I am at Nintendo lately. But we're not getting to that yet.
Oh, we'll get to Nintendo a little bit later.
Yes, we will. Anyways.
All right. Guys, Titanfall 2 will likely build on the success of the first game and add more weapons. Maybe. What?
That's a good joke, Bobby.
Well, they're learning from their lesson here. They're learning their lesson. So and they might actually add a single-player campaign mode.
Oh.
Yeah, this was not confirmed nor denied, though, by Abby Happy, the developer for Respawn Entertainment. But the only thing that is confirmed, the game will be multi-platform. So it's going to be on all the platforms.
The only thing that's confirmed is there will be a game.
There will be a game.
You know...
I was going to say, do you think this game needs a single-player campaign to be a huge success anymore? Do you think video games need a single-player
I think you need something for all the people out there that don't have friends.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue. I think maybe that. And did the game not do well? Like I know a lot of people kind of panned it.
It did well right out of the gate, and it didn't really have that sticking power that other games had.
Right, and
it fell off real fast.
I recall it being a really.
You can get for trading it in right now?
Huh?
$3.
$3.
Wow. Yeah, that's how many they're getting.
I didn't have anybody to play with because like Riz got it, but he was like way ahead of when I bought it. I bought it late, so I didn't get to play with him. And then I bought an Xbox One and got it again.
That's
for
the kind of thing that keeps me from getting into these games. Like I jumped into Call of Duty with you guys because you were like Modern Warfare, let's do this. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. And then like. And and I can't wait, and it's I missed the bandwagon for GTA Online with you guys, and there's a lot of peer pressure for that. And I just can't buy new games. I don't play them enough to justify it. I mean, look at how long I stretched out GTA 5 and finally beat it. Hell, the $10 I spent on Wolverine took me about 2 months. So I get value out of these things. I think Call of Duty proves you don't need like an expansive OMG, story mode for this. Give me 10 hours. Give me 10 hours of a story mode in Titanfall to kind of get this world, right? And then that also serves because I mean, me dropping into Call of Duty when you guys have had it for how many games in advance, it gave me a safe place to learn how to play this, where I'm just not getting sniped every 2 seconds and I can't learn shit, right? And that's I think that's important. I think it's definitely important. What do you think? What do you think about story mode, Chach?
I have absolutely no opinion on the fact that they're going to make a second in a series that shouldn't be. Honestly, after the failure that was
game.
the first one, I just think they need to...
It wasn't a failure, though.
No, it's good enough they're making a second one. They sold enough, that's for sure, right?
Enough to, like, stick around for a while, but it just didn't have the sticking power that other games had.
Right, exactly.
It was a failure. It was hyped too big and didn't last as long as it should have.
Listen, they kind of had that situation like Nintendo has all the time now, where they're like, "This is the next game that's a different IP, and this will hide you over until Call of Duty comes out this fall." I mean, that's the position it was given. There is nothing else. We don't have a Halo. We don't have Destiny yet. We have this. Boom, and that's and I think that's why it was successful, and it was a different concept.
Launch game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a new concept. Let's see version 2. Just like you don't buy the first Apple Watch. Let's not buy the first new IP. Let's wait for the part 2 and see where it goes from here.
I'm interested to see what they do with the storyline through the campaign mode. I wanted a campaign mode for the first one, but since it didn't have it, whatever. All right, well, speaking of Call of Duty and Titanfall and eSports in general, or first-person shooters in general, Matthew NaDeSHoT Hogg, one of the most recognizable individual esports stars, is stepping down from his captaincy in the top Call of Duty team, Optic Gaming, and leaving a competitive video gaming. But only temporarily, he says. After a disappointing showing at the COD Championships, where he and Optic finished 7th and took home $8,750, Hogg has been a professional gamer for 6 years, and became Optic's captain in 2014. He was named Esports Player of the Year at the inaugural Game Awards back in December, and earns about $1 million per year. If you were in his shoes, would you walk away so soon? Who wants to go first?
If I were him, I would, because right now he's taking a lot of flack for the fact that Optic, which was one of the ones expected to go far in the tournament, he's taking a lot of the blame for them doing this bad.
Well, and plus everybody's like zeroing in on him because they know he's the best. Yeah, they know he's the best, and they want to take him down.
Right, and he even said in his video that it at this point it was him playing to not lose, and that's not really how you should go into something like this. I mean, in perfect topical fashion discussion, it's like the Pens right now. Everyone was going in to not lose, and now look at where they are. He's still going to have the sponsorships, which is what makes his $1 million a year. And he's still going to be releasing videos online, which is how he gets the sponsorships.
Yeah, plus he's going to be earning money off of that.
Right, so, he's... I don't know if we'll see him again in competitive Call of Duty, because I don't know how it would be just to come back. Because once he leaves, the game is going to change. Someone's going to rise up and take a spot, and
they're going to get taken out.
Yeah, and I mean, he may be received with open arms when he comes back, but who knows? But it's just one of those things where he lives in the days of the internet. So more people are going to realize that, hey, he was in charge and they didn't do well, so we got to blame him.
Well, Sorg, you know what he will have time for?
What will he have time for?
Time to eat a lot of pizza.
A lot of pizza, like this stuff here from our friends at Slice on Broadway. I don't know how a pizza box works, guys. There it is. There's some left. Some of our guests have been having it, Oh, they're sticking out there. Keeping it on this nice CRT monitor warmer over here. But no, Slice on Broadway at sliceonbroadway.com. You can check them out there here in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. Supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with pizza. And we've had a great relationship with this past year. But if you're in the South Hills, go check them out. They're along the tracks here in Beachview, or they're actually down on Main Street in Carnegie, PA, if you can find an exit, because they tore them all up. Good luck. good luck getting to Carnegie. But it's worth it because it's got some great pizza, great gourmet stuff. They're making from scratch. These guys have a passion for pizza, and we have a passion for eating it. So it works out well. So go check them out there. SliceOnBroadway.com, Slice on Broadway on Facebook, on Instagram, and PGH_Slice on the Twitters. So go check them out and let them know that you heard about them on Bass Battle.
Oh,
that's our new show on
now.
Sorgatron Media is Bass Battle, Boss Battle. Back to you, Bobby.
All right, our final battle this week has to do with perch. Are they edible? No, I'm just kidding. All right,
fly
our final
fishing.
battle story,
Fly
Nintendo,
fishing. Yes or no?
Remember, what was it? Super Black Bass? That was a fun game.
The fishing game with the pole controller that they had for the game Dreamcast.
No, I don't think it was that. It was.
No, there was another one though.
There was Black Bass on NES.
Oh, jeez.
That I remember playing incessantly. But I digress.
Back to Nintendo.
We're gonna talk about Nintendo here again.
We're trying not to rant for 20 minutes on this.
For the third straight week, I think our final battle question. No, two weeks in a row now. They had their Nintendo Direct video this week.
Oh, jeez.
And real quick, we're going to run down what they announced.
So
the next batch of Amiibo figures they were announced.
Okay.
They announced include Charizard, Pac-Man, Wario, Jigglypuff, Grey Ninja, Robin, Lucina, and Ness. And then they're going to be followed by Dark Pit, Palutena in July, Zero Suit Samus, Ganondorf, Olimar, Dr. Mario, and Bowser Jr. in September. All right, and they also announced a Woolly Yoshi figure to go with their new Yoshi game.
The wool Yoshi, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, actually, I like that. I like that.
And the new Splatoon figures that are going to go with their new IP.
Oh wait, I should not show this Nintendo footage because that's going to have us.
Yeah,
we're going to have problems, aren't we?
You should not. All right. They also announced a 200cc class is coming to Mario Kart 8 on April 23rd. As a part of the free updates, and they're also getting a second downloadable content pack, which includes Animal Crossing, racers, and new tracks on that same day. Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem is a crossover project that was announced for Wii U in 2013, and they actually showed some footage from the game, so that's kind of cool. And they also announced a new Fire Emblem game. It's heading to the 3DS in 2016. Atlas is bringing Spike Chunsoft's Nintendo 3DS game based on Attack on Titan, the anime, to North America and Europe this May.
Jeez. And
the latest game in the Fatal Frame series is also coming to Wii U and North America later this year. Sad news, Mario Maker kind of was delayed a little bit. It's going to be coming out in September for the Wii U. And Nintendo is launching a Smash Brothers Fighter ballot on the game's website, and visitors of the site can suggest their favorite video game characters. Now through October 3rd, one entry per person, but it's not restricted to just Nintendo characters. You can choose any character from a game. You know, they're going to probably go through them with a fine-tooth comb. But the most voted on will probably be appearing in Smash Brothers. And it was also announced that the Legend of Zelda game for Wii U will not be delayed, and it will be available this summer. Oh, wait. No, it wasn't. All right. That being said, do you think the announcements that Nintendo made today make up for the delay of The Legend of Zelda? My thoughts are no.
No, absolutely not. There's nothing in this batch that excites me and makes up for the fact that that's not coming. There's nothing in this batch. There's nothing new yet this year.
They needed something huge.
That makes me want to get, I needed one more game to push me over the edge for that Wii U. It's not there. Yeah. It's all add-on stuff. It's fan service, but I don't want to get too much into my thoughts on Nintendo right now. There's a different conversation.
Chachi?
Hey, Nintendo. I have an amiibo for you to buy. It's in this box.
Oh, no. My amiibo in a box.
And the lewd amiibo jokes begin.
Hey, is it woolly? Is it woolly like Yoshi?
No, it's not.
Oh, my.
No, of course it doesn't make up for the fact that they delayed the game that everyone is waiting for. And they delayed another game that everyone is waiting for.
Yeah.
You know what
in
Nintendo
September.
is doing right now? Nothing.
And you know what?
Who cares about a 200cc in Mario Kart?
Hey, but you know what? They just released Mario 64 for your Wii U, so you can buy it for $10.
Yeah.
Hey, you want me to go into my re-release rant again?
Yeah, I know.
I have a serious question.
Oh, okay.
Since they delayed the Mario Maker for Wii U, how the hell have we been getting Mario games if they delay a game that makes Mario games?
Bobby, they are not using the Mario Maker to make new Mario games to sell to you.
I know.
This is not how this works. I don't know. I know you don't completely have a grasp on how video games are made. They're not brought to you by a stork, but they're definitely not also made by a Mario Maker.
But brain no comprehend. All right, on that note,
Bobby, you hurt me.
That's going to do it this week. Special thanks to Mike Allen at Mike Allen PR for handling the notes and tweets for us. You can follow us on Twitter.
I'm sorry, Mike, for this entire episode.
At InsertCoinTV. You can visit us on InsertCoinToBegin.com. New articles going up daily, and you can join us live each and every Tuesday night at 8 on live.sorgatronmedia.com. For at Sorgatron, at Chachi Says, I'm at Bobby F. J. Town. Game over.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.